you said something that I didn't quite understand. 150 days or 300 days. Could you clarify that? And then the other question is, if they had actually recruited enough, they don't have sufficient basic training capacity. So how does an organization try to create a recruitment strategy if they don't have the capacity to actually handle the recruits that they are expecting to get?
I'll clarify first the 150 to 150 days. So that is their target recruitment timeline from the time someone puts in an application to when they could or should be starting basic training. The goal is to do that in 100 to 150 days. It is about twice as long right now to get through that. So that's the back and forth, that's the physical assessment, some security assessment. So all of that is taking a really long time, which we believe might be part of the reason that so many people are abandoning the process and only ending up with 1 in 13 being recruited. So that's a lot of energy spent to get one person to start basic training. And then you did identify another concern that we raised, is that even if they had met their recruitment target, so part of the reason they're not meeting is because of how long it's taking to get recruitments through the door. But if they had met their recruitment targets, they wouldn't have had the capacity to actually put them all through basic training. There's only, I think, the last year in our audit where they exceeded slightly how many people they recruited that they could train. And that's because they don't have trainers, they don't have the tools, and they don't have the capacity. So you have to have all that in place in order to ramp up. But I appreciate that they don't want it in place and then they don't have the recruits to train. So it's a fine balance to try and find the right time, but it's clearly something they need to address. They tried some interim measures and we talked about those in the audit, but they felt that it was not sustainable on a go-forward basis, that they really did need something that was more sustainable into the future. But a clear concern, if you increase recruitment, you need to also be able to train those people.